Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to make a floating octagon base. You are going to need Platforms Plus, and I always recommend S Plus because, it's a way better mod for building. So the first thing you're going to need to do is build the Platforms MIDI. You are going to need 12 of these, if I can find them, 12 of these platform wedges, which I already have assembled over there to the left. Uh, if you want to do a flat roof, you're actually going to need 24. If you want to do a sloped roof, you're going to need 12 of those and then 12 of the sloped platform wedges. So, let me show you what I did. We're here in Viking Bay 2 on Ragnarok. And all I did is I put a foundation down there and extra large walls, which if you don't know about S Plus, they're 12 walls high. I have fly command on. So I got it up to the height that I wanted to, and then I just started placing them. Wait until they're fully placed to take away the supporting walls. If you take away the walls when you only have one or two up, it will still work, but you might have some wonky issues like doors disappearing, or if you have a greenhouse inside, the door for that will definitely disappear, which obviously you don't want on a PvP server. So once the full base is done, you can go ahead and take away the supporting walls. As you can see, it's no longer supported and it is floating. Go ahead and take fly off here. To go all the way around, you're going to need 48 walls. Keep in mind, however, your door, I use a large gate because it's 4 walls high and it matches the large walls. That's not what I wanted to do. You could do a regular double door if you want, but then your large walls aren't necessarily going to match. And if you're not playing with S Plus, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to worry about large walls anyways. But you can still do this as long as you have this mod. Okay. I'm going to leave this spot open because this is where I'm going to put the door. This actually makes a really large base, so if you wanted to bring your flyers and stuff in, you will have plenty of room. So the reason I have these ceilings here is, one, to be an entryway to the door, but two, this will not snap, even though it's S plus to these platform wedges, because technically the wedges are not S plus. But if you have the ceilings, it snaps perfect. If you take away those ceilings, this door will fall. You don't want to do that. Alright, so now we'll go to the ceiling. There's a right way and there's a wrong way here. So if you look up, that obviously isn't going to work. You have to make sure that they actually line up to the 4 walls. And if you mess up, you can pick them up, but the demo gun does not work for it. So you have to go up there and manually pick them up, and they take about 10 seconds or so to actually fully pick up. So that's kind of annoying. This might be better to do from above. Below, it's kind of glitchy. Not glitchy, it's just gigantic. It's hard to see on the screen. Alright. Come on. There we go. I guess I rolled out a third person. They are easier to place in third person. Alright, so I have a gate right here. There we go. And there you go. There is your floating platform base. Like I was saying earlier, if you chose to go with the flat roof, this would obviously be flat. It's a good place to land your pterodons. Another really funny thing you could do on an unofficial PvP server, if they have this mod, is you could go straight back from Viking Bay. You'll hit the barrier, and then you could go up to the sky barrier, and you could actually, using your walls, you can measure how close it would be to the barrier, but you could put a flat roof on this and put this all the way up to the barrier, and you'll be pretty undetectable there. We did it once, and we put turrets on the top, that way no one can mesh through this, the sky barrier, and then we put them down on the bottom, of course, and no one ever found our base. So this is a really cool mod, especially for PvP. So if I want to connect it to this, all I got to do is go down. Now, I'm not going to be able to go all the way down because it needs foundation support, and the easiest way to do that is to put pillars. Those are your friends with any of this stuff like this. Once I go into the water, I have to grapple out. The slide turns off when you're in the water. Now, I can't tell if that's actually connected or not, so I'm just going to bring out have a small pillar on me. I'm just going to see if it goes. It does not, and that is not a breakable rock. Okay, I believe that it is connected, so I'm just going to grapple up here. Okay, so we should be good. You can just keep going down, and then I'm going to need it again. But I mean, you get the idea. It works out pretty well. If you're on a PvP server and you don't want to make a big giant ramp going into your base for people just to walk up and blow your door in, you could just leave it off with just these ceilings. Because let's be honest, on most unofficial PvP servers, it's just Pterodons and maybe one or two resource gathering dinos. And you can fit all of that in here. As you can see, there's a ton of room. You can set up every, your smithy, your fabricator, your grinders. You can even put a replicator here in the middle with a sloped roof, and it won't stick through. If you do it with the flat roof, it's going to stick through. You can put greenhouses in here. If your server has it on, these glass walls also count as greenhouse effect. I do not have that on. It's something that the server admin has to put in the INI files. But you can put a greenhouse in here. So yeah, that's just about it. If you have any questions about it, feel free to comment. Yeah, that's it. It looks pretty cool. And of course, with glass, you can change the colors with a transparency gun. You just update and you can just go all the way around. Don't forget to actually save by right-clicking. Now, I don't believe this actually works on those. You have to actually get up there and manually change them. Which for the bottom, of course, you could just do from the inside, obviously. From the top, however, you do have to get up there. Almost forgot to show you this. I don't know what I'm getting stuck in the air on something. There you go. And then for this, all you have to do is just go over to your transparency. And you just have to go around and manually do that all the way around. Not as fast as the demo gun, obviously. Let me try maybe a. Yeah, see, it doesn't even save from that. I didn't figure it would. As you can tell, I'm not used to doing this manually. That's why I keep going out to pick up. I'm used to picking these things up, not changing them. I was wondering why I was walking so slow. There we go. Now it looks pretty cool, and like I said, you could do the bottom. You don't have to grapple to the bottom or sit on a bird. You could literally just do it from the inside. Wrong way. So yeah, and now if you go underneath, you'll know that black out and you won't be able to see in, and you have the same strength as metal. For those of you who don't know about glass itself, great. Well, there you go. That's a floating octagon base. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment and like and subscribe, please. Thank you.